We're talking about knowledge of the future in movies, YouTube channel, Easter Egg Psychic. Alright, the classic Star Trek television episode, Requiem for Methuselah. I believe this may show future references to the Star Trek movies. These are 13 films released between 1979 and 2016. The 1969 Star Trek episode Requiem for Methuselah, Season 3, Episode 19. So the cast in this includes Trek regulars William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, DeForest Kelley, James Doohan, and Nichelle Nichols. Guest stars in this one, James Daly and Louise Sorel. So in this episode, Kirk, Spock, and McCoy beam down to a planet, and they're looking for a substance that will be key in producing a treatment to the deadly Rigelian fever, which has struck the Enterprise crew. There they meet the lordly character Flint, and they're taken to his abode, lavish and palatial, containing one of the galaxy's most impressive collections of artwork. And he also has an android companion played by Louise Sorel. This is Rayna. Alright, so looking at this episode, your anchor and indicator that the future Star Trek movies are being described. Pretty simple to recognize. Both Rayna and Flint are shown at several points throughout the episode, seated in front of a television or video display. Then another indicator, the art collection of Flint itself, and the fact that later on he shrinks the Enterprise, and the model of the Enterprise starship, it sits on a table. Rayna is of course an android, and that brings about some memorable links in the plots of the Trek films. There are apparently duplicates that Flint has of Rayna, Star Trek 6 The Undiscovered Country, where the shape-shifting alien Martia takes on the guise of Captain Kirk. Duplicate androids are also shown in the events of Star Trek Nemesis in 2002. So yeah, in a situation not unsimilar to the events of Star Trek 2 and 3. From Star Trek The Next Generation, you have androids Data and Lore, who are basically identical twins. In this film story, Data's physical form is apparently destroyed. Another clone of Data is discovered named B4. And in the ending, the viewer cannot help but wonder, as B4 had Data's memories transferred, essentially backing Data up. Alright, so later on, Spock plays a waltz on the piano, and Captain Kirk plays billiards with Rayna, and then they dance. Spock mentions the music is apparently in the handwriting of Johannes Brahms. Now, interestingly, in the Star Trek The Next Generation episode Booby Trap, broadcast in 1989, this was Season 3, Episode 6, the character Dr. Leah Brahms is introduced. She was the designer of the propulsion system of the ship, the warp drive. Now, warp drive is key to the story of Star Trek First Contact in 1996. This story features apparently the human discoverer of warp travel, Zephram Cochrane. He's played by James Cromwell. Zephram Cochrane's test of the warp drive in the neighborhood of Earth in the solar system, this got the attention of some Vulcan travelers in the area, and they decided to check it out and initiate contact with the Earthlings. My YouTube channel is Easter Egg Psychic. There I go back, I look at movies and television from the past. I analyze these for possible references to future media. These may appear in the form of anecdotes, idioms, anagrams, hidden in the subtext of the work in question. I also use an unconventional method where I look at the likenesses of the actors. And what I found is you can take the likenesses, match these up to some of the anecdotal items, and show past, present, and future information about actors and other personalities who may resemble the personalities in the movie or television episode that you're watching. My email contact is eastereggguy, that's GUY, @yahoo.com. Thanks for watching.